He had been dead and buried for 14 years. It was Dr. Mueller's astral body with which George and Bill were talking. Here now is an excerpt from a tape containing the voice of Dr. Mueller 14 years after he died. Dr. Mueller, pictured here, designed the equipment that they're using. He's saying that there is a problem near the third transistor in the preamp unit. There is an impedance mismatch that can be corrected with a 150 ohm half-watt resistor in parallel with a 0.0047 microfarad ceramic capacitor. I'll play it again so maybe you can pick up some of these words this time. It's not real easy to understand. Some labs in Europe are now getting voices that are a lot more lifelike and much less machine-like. Let me pause here to anticipate and answer the question, was George Meek in fact communicating with Dr. Mueller, who had lived and died 14 years earlier, or was there some funny business going on? I've gotten to know George Meek very well, and he's probably the most honest, trustworthy, and dependable man I've ever met. Throughout his career as an industrialist and later as a researcher, he earned a glowing reputation with his diligence and honesty. So why would anyone jeopardize that? Some of the world's top engineers spent 4 months using their sophisticated voice analysis and synthesis equipment while studying the audio tapes. Their conclusion was, quote, Meek and O'Neill did not possess the knowledge, the financial resources, nor the equipment to fabricate such recordings. Hence, Mr. Meek, we indicate our high esteem for your work by offering you free of charge the privilege of tapping the knowledge and experience of our more than 10,000 scientists, engineers, and technicians. End of quote. Well, this certainly lends credibility to George Meek's work. And finally, I need to point out that the spirit of Dr. Mueller is still communicating to this day through psychic channels in this country and through. The brain is not the mind. The brain is largely physical matter, while the mind is non-physical, a bundle of energy fields. It helps if we understand that the brain serves as a computer infinitely more complex and advanced than any computer yet conceived by humans. No computer is of value without a programmer. That is, some intelligence quite separate from the hardware. And this is where the non-physical and normally invisible mind comes in. It serves as programmer for the computer-like brain. This invisible complex of non-physical energy fields is nicely assembled in a package that we could call the astral body and the mental causal body, or what St. Paul 2,000 years ago called the spiritual body. It consists of our subconscious, conscious, and superconscious minds, and what is our most precious possession, our soul. In 1981, George Meek and Bill O'Neill had more than 20 hours of two-way voice communication with the American scientist, Dr. George Jeffries Mueller.